So when it comes to link building, if you build it, will they come? So basically, can you drive passive backlinks to your website without any link building outreach at all? The answer isn't actually what you're thinking, and that's why you need to keep watching this video. Plus, you'll discover the best ways to get backlinks to your website that will create a snowball of link building opportunities for years to come. And if you're new here, please subscribe so that you don't miss out on future videos about SEO and making more money with your website. Now here's a little story for you, right? I had a link building client that for years didn't get any traffic to his website from SEO, and he was grinding it out, he was targeting the right keywords, he was publishing loads of content, but at the same time he didn't get any traffic at all. And seriously, this guy was going crazy, okay? He was getting absolutely no love at all from Google. And then we started doing link building outreach, and for the first time in years he started getting traffic from Google, and now his website generates thousands of dollars. Now these days this website gets so much traffic and so many people coming to his website, it actually generates backlinks passively without having to do any promotion or link building outreach or building any more content. The website generates backlinks on its own. So that's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video, so you can learn how to get backlinks passively to your website and the right ways to do it, plus what you need to avoid. So let's jump in. So do you want to know the secret to getting links passively from websites like BBC and Forbes.com without doing any outreach? Well, it's simple. You just smash a like and subscribe to this video. No, just kidding. But here's the thing. So the brutal truth is, if no one reads your content and you don't have an audience yet and you're not really getting any traffic to your website, then you're never going to get backlinks passively to your site, because it's kind of like a vicious cycle and there's no link building tooth fairy you can pray to here. The links aren't going to come out of nowhere. So it's like a cycle where you have to get links to your site to rank on Google, and if you rank on Google, websites will find you and they'll eventually link to you passively. But if you don't do this and you don't do any sort of outreach or content promotion, no one will link to you, which means that unfortunately your content will never see the light of day. So you have to build some links to get the ball rolling and start the link building fire. And it's a bit savage because it doesn't matter how good your content is, how amazing and in-depth and up-to-date your content is, if no one finds it, no one's going to link to it, and therefore you won't get links passively. So you have to start the fire, you have to start getting the ball rolling and making sure you get some momentum on your link building campaign. And once you've done that, you can start thinking about passive backlinks. Now, if I'm honest, you'll see a lot of people on YouTube say that link building is useless, you don't need to do it, and if you produce amazing content, the links will come on their own. But here's what 90% of YouTubers will not tell you. If no one finds your content, then producing content isn't enough, because if no one finds it, you won't get backlinks, no one's going to link to you, simply because you're not ranking on Google yet. And therefore, the backlinks need to be built first, then you get the content ranking, and then eventually, with the snowball effect, you start getting passive backlinks to your site. And there may be some people in the YouTube's comment section who are typing away going,
"But Julian, content is king, just content is enough. If you have amazing content, you'll definitely get backlinks. I got passive backlinks to my website simply by producing amazing content, and that's all you need."
It's a load of rubbish, quite honestly, and the links will not just come out of thin air. And the thing is as well, if you wait like 6 months for backlinks to start building themselves to your website without you doing any link building outreach, then you're wasting loads of time and resources that you now no longer have because your competitors are getting ahead of you, you don't have that much time, you've drained all your time waiting for links to come to your site, and now you're no longer ranking. And that puts a lot of pressure on your business, especially if you need to start making a profit quickly. So if you want to wait forever to make money, sure, wait for passive backlinks to come in. But if you don't have that time and you're serious about building a business, then you can't wait for links to come in by themselves. You have to do some sort of link building outreach to start the fire. Now, there are some website owners I know who get links passively by the bucket load, okay? And it's pretty much raining links for them. And to be honest, they probably get more links built passively to their website in a week than most link builders get in 1 year. And if you understand this one thing, it's actually pretty easy. You see, a lot of these website owners have been deep in the SEO game for like 15 or 10 years, so they get millions of people coming to their website. And of course, when you have that sort of volume, sure, some websites are going to link to you passively and you don't really have to do much to attain them. But for the rest of us who don't have a huge audience, links just don't appear out of thin air. And even if you bought one of those spellcasting gigs from Fiverr, the links still aren't going to come, no matter how hard you try and how hard you wish, the backlinks will start appearing passively. So that's why you have to realize that, yeah, sure, websites can generate links passively, but at the same time, they've done 15 years of hard work, grinding, pumping out content, and they have this reputation, authority, and trust, which means the links will come passively to their website. So if you're like 99% of website owners and you don't have millions of people coming to your site, then you need to do some sort of link building, outreach, and promotion to get backlinks to your site. Now, if you want to learn how to do that, subscribe to this channel, and also check out my link building playlist with loads of tutorials on how to get fast and free links to your site without too much hassle. And if you do that, you'll see much better results than just sitting around and waiting for 6 months for links to come out of nowhere. Now, having said all of that, there are some ways to get passive links to your site that actually don't take too much work. So let me show you 5 actionable ways to get passive backlinks to your site that don't require link building outreach. So number 1 is to make sure you look like a real person on your website, because most websites don't do this, especially if you're in affiliate marketing right now. Most affiliate marketing websites are just like copy and paste templates, and they don't really have any people or some sort of personal brand that ties in with the rest of the website. So when you scan it, it doesn't look like a real person actually uses it. And then also the next thing is to include lots of links to social media. And if you're active on these social media channels and you have a big audience, then that goes a long way in showing your credibility, which means more people will trust you and they'll link to you naturally. Also, you want to have lots of social proof on your website. So maybe that's videos, maybe that's pictures, but some sort of way of communicating that you're a real person and you have a genuine passion about what you're doing. And number 4, and this is bloody obvious, but produce amazing content. And most people don't do this, to be honest, okay? So make your content really up to date, really actionable, really interesting, and separate it from 99% of the crap out there. And if you do that, then you're gonna have much better content, you're gonna stand out, and more people will link to you naturally. And then number 5, this is no secret, but it just comes down to grinding, doing hard work, and waiting out your time to build up enough authority so that people link to you organically. And if you do that and you have a lot of authority and credibility, then the links will finally come. And here's a little secret hack for getting passive links to your website at scale. So you could drive thousands of backlinks with the strategy that I'm about to show you passively, and it doesn't really require any sort of outreach. So basically all you have to do is set up paid adverts driving people to your content. And by the amount of volume that you get to your content, you know, and the amount of people that read it, you can get backlinks naturally, especially if it's like research or statistic related content that people are more likely to link to. And also when you bid on these sort of topics, they're super low competition. No one normally would bid on them, and therefore the amount that you're paying per click and per viewer to that content is super cheap. So you basically get cheap traffic to your website, you drive that traffic to your content, and then eventually you will get passive backlinks. But the thing is, it's a little bit risky because there's no guarantees you're actually going to get links to your content. But also as well, if your content is terrible, then no one's going to link to it anyway. So you have to make sure your content is awesome. You have to target relevant topics that people would actually want to link to. And then you also have to find very low competition keywords that are super cheap to bid on. And if you do all 3 of these things, then you can find that you'll generate passive backlinks at scale, also driving a ton of people to your website. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like on it so that the great gods of YouTube bless me in the algorithm, and that means that I'm not just stuck on 81 subscribers forever. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you don't miss another SEO and link building tutorial from me that will teach you how to make more money with your website. So thanks for watching.